gonna make the payback crack to my brothers on the block, better stay strapped. Black and accept no substitutes. I bring truth to the youth, tell the group of the whole scoop. Oh no, I won't turn me up the cheek. Case you can't see this one, we burn me every week. Now we got him in the smash, blast. I don't wanna last to the pro.
Hey guys, this is Scott at Revolution Modern Martial Arts in Clayton. I'm here with my man Beezy. In the gym, we're going to give you your no-sequel fight wear move of the week. We've been talking about kick considerations, what we need to think about when we kick at the leg. And now we're also talking about what the person who's receiving the kick can do to stop the kicks. Today we're talking about shielding. We're going to go over 2 shields today. So I've learned multiple different ways to do it, but I'm going to go over 2 today. So what we're talking about is Beezy's trying to kick my thigh, just like so. I don't want that to happen, so as it kicks at my thigh, I replace the meat of my thigh with my shin. Now, of the 2 shields I show you, there's some universal things. One, I'll have Beezy face the camera. When he shields, he wants to shield to around 10:30. He wants his knee to go about 10:30, just like so. He doesn't want to point his knee at 12. The reason being is because if he points at 12, when I kick, I'm going to hit the calf and possibly spin him. So his shield's not doing anything for him. He's just replacing the meat of his thigh with the meat of his calf, and that's still going to be devastating. But when he shields at 10:30-ish or 11, my shin's going to impact his shin, and it's going to cause a little bit of pain to me potentially, and also again protect the musculature of his legs. So that's the way that we're angling our shield. Now, the way I personally shield myself at this stage in the game, and when I spar with my fighters and things of that nature, I do what's called a short shield. If someone's kicking my thigh, I just bring my knee up just enough to replace it. But I originally was taught to pull a full shield, just like so, all the way up. Now, I personally don't do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's not just my way, because I know that my fighters, if I come up too high, they're going to come underneath and take my base leg. So I would just rather real quick shield. All right. There's some drawbacks to that as well. If I do a quick shield and their knee is coming up high, they can still catch my thigh. But everything comes with a cost. A couple schools of thought, though, with the high shield. There's 2 in general. One is to bring my knee to the inside of my forearm, that way. And the people who subscribe to that theory say that your forearm is now braced so that the power, if the person goes higher than your leg, they hit your forearm and you don't absorb much power into your jaw. So I would be braced up with an angle like so. If he comes higher than my shield, he's kicking, trying to catch the arm, he's going to hit my arm and not impact my head. The reason why I don't prefer that, though, honestly, is because now we're bracing our forearm, and if he was to kick hard, I'm probably going to bust my forearm. And a broken forearm will take you out of training for at least 6 weeks, if not longer, probably 8 to 12 weeks. So I prefer to bring my elbow on the inside of my knee. It still protects my jaw some, but if he comes up over my shield and kicks my forearm there, my forearm gives, which does mean that I might potentially take a little bit more impact to the head, but in the years that I've been doing it that way, I haven't really had too many problems. Whereas I do know somebody in training, when we were training, and when he shielded this way, his forearm got snapped in half. So those are some things to consider. But that's our basic way to shield, to make sure that our leg is not getting blasted and beat up by our opponent.